Recently, Mojang has made bizarre and frustrating decisions with Minecraft that have made some community members hate a company they once respected and loved. Not only that, but content creation surrounding Minecraft has not been as popular as it once was a couple of months ago. A lot of people imply that the game is dying, and some even blame Mojang. So is Minecraft killing their own game? If at least not the game at its core, what so many players love about it? Its reputation. Before we start, here's a coin flip. If it lands on heads, you have to subscribe 100%. If it lands on tails, maybe you consider it. So heads, you have to subscribe. No! At least please still consider subscribing. It would help me a lot. It won't bother you at all. And if it does, you can always just do one click and unsubscribe. Okay, enjoy the video. On October 16, 2021, Minecraft Live 2021 occurred, a virtual event made as a replacement for Minecon where anyone in the world could tune in and watch the developers announce new, exciting updates concerning the future of Minecraft. In it, they announced a brand new game version, Minecraft 1.19, the Wild Update, introducing the brand new and never before heard hostile mob, the Warden, the strongest, most powerful boss in the game, able to kill someone in full enchanted netherite armor with a few hits, and the Deep Dark, a terrifying biome underneath the surface where the Warden lives, as one of their main features. Although the Warden can be a bit controversial, that's not what we're here to talk about. It's the fact that the Warden and the Deep Dark weren't completely new features that were just announced in this stream. It had actually been introduced in Minecraft Live 2020 as part of the Caves and Cliffs update, but had to be delayed to the Wild update. The developers realized they would have to add something completely new and unannounced since players were a bit upset and knew what to expect from this version. So they did. The new update will also bring, besides these new blocks in the LA, 2 new biomes, with one of them including frogs and fireflies. These 2 new Minecraft mobs instantly became fan favorites, with multiple fan art being created in anticipation of their release. But then, out of nowhere, Minecraft had decided to cancel them, delete them from the game. But why? In Minecraft, the food source for the frogs were fireflies, and Mojang just found out that in real life, some fireflies contain toxins that are poisonous to frogs, and they didn't want them all to die. What? Just don't make them poisonous. It's a video game, right? It doesn't have to be realistic. I mean, there's like a literal dragon in the game. Just look at how cool it was looked. Anyways, a lot of people were rightfully angry and expressed their frustration and opinions online, some asking Mojang to keep them, but they were ignored. At least we still have the frogs and the 2 new biomes, some thought. Well, not completely.
As with the birch forest, that is a little bit different. At Minecraft Live, we did show some concept art with birch forest improvements. However, concept art is not a commitment, and this time around, birch forest improvement is not something that we have continued working with.
In my opinion, they should be a bit more careful about what concept art they show in an update announcement stream, where all they talk about is what's coming next to Minecraft. But that's not all. For 1.17, they have shown this bundle. It's an item that allows players to store up to 64 items by dragging and dropping the bundle onto the item to be stored into it. It's like a shulker box. There has been a recurring problem with the amount of inventory space players have, and this seemed like a perfect solution. So players got excited, and again, players wait, everyone anticipates a new feature, and then Mojang continuously delays it. They also did the same thing with all the archaeology features presented. I feel like they're announcing too much to get their community happy, talking and excited about the game, that when they realize they can't handle all of it, they just cancel or delay big chunks of it until who knows when, leaving the players to make comments like these.
Trust me, this is a positive move, and nothing you like about Minecraft is going to change.
The newest Minecraft version will now include a reporting/banning system in which players in multiplayer servers or realms can report one another for one of these reasons. When they send a report, our Minecraft moderator reads them and decides whether they should take action and punish the person if they break community guidelines. Some get confused thinking they brought this out of nowhere, but it's not. I'll explain it in a second. Well, the report system shouldn't have been much of a problem if people just behaved, right? Well, it wouldn't have been a problem if it wasn't flawed. You see, this is how the Minecraft report system works. Let's say you're in a server and you want to report someone. You highlight their message you want to report them for and select how they're breaking community guidelines and send it to a moderator for review. But take a closer look at the list and you realize how messed up this is. For example, let's say I'm playing with a group of friends friends in a public SMP, and then one of them jokingly curses at me. Would that simple message between me and my friend possibly get them banned if they get reported for harassment or bullying? The problem is that the Minecraft moderators are just checking if it breaks the rules by just looking at the message. They don't get the context around it. The reporting system had already been introduced to the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, and when it got released it was really controversial since players got banned without an explicit or clear reason why. Take an example, December 2020. Minecraft player JetStarfish2 published a video in which they explained how they got mistakenly banned from online servers and from anything they bought in the marketplace, since the other day they called someone a hacker after losing a Skywars match. Having to go through a presumably not so user-friendly appeal system and getting unbanned 3 months after the incident. Java Edition is now too getting a report system due to the migration to Microsoft accounts under terms of service, which have certain chat rules players agreed to follow. Although Mojang has said their no account will be unfairly banned when it fully releases, it's hard to believe since the same thing happened when it came out in the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, and some players are a bit concerned. There's still a possibility that Microsoft is gonna make Mojang add more of our features to Minecraft to make the game more user friendly, and it's scaring some players to think how Minecraft could look in the future if they do go on that route. There's been a lot of videos from the community talking about it, their concern, commentary, memes, and heck, there's even a whole hashtag #SaveMinecraft, that was trending. All of this shows how concerned the entire community is about this update and what it means going forward. Mods started being created not too long after an announcement like this one to trick the Minecraft report system, making it impossible to get reported and therefore banned, but Mojang keeps patching them. The update hasn't been fully released yet, with only showcases on how it works. It gives hope to players to think that maybe Mojang isn't a big fan of this either, and is trying to fight against Microsoft to not fully release it to Minecraft and is delaying it as much as they can. But what if this wasn't just a community theory? The final secrets of Minecraft. The last episode of YouTube series Mojang created to explain how they did certain things and what's going on behind the scenes of Minecraft. Why am I showing you this? Well, the interesting thing about this, ignoring the mod facts they gave, is the plot of this episode, which is the introduction to a new evil character and their team/company that plan to supposedly add something bad to Minecraft that might ruin the game completely. Therefore, protagonists for the show try to stop them, they arrive too late, but still go off and try to remove it.
Including my future plans for Minecraft. Behold. This is the future of Minecraft. Nobody and no computer can stop me now. And we never got to tell you that they're putting Mobo in Minecraft in a desperate attempt to boost sales, probably ruining the game forever.
They can't do that. No one ruins Minecraft but us. We're too late. He's already thrown Mobo in that machine that puts things into Minecraft.
Stop them. What do you say, Maria? One last adventure?
Is there a machine that will put me in Microsoft Solitaire Collection instead?
No.
This has been speculated by many that this could be Mojang trying to tell us that it's not their decision and is hearing us, but I guess we can only wait, hoping that they're actually trying and that they manage to remove it. Minecraft content creation, in my and others' opinion, has again died down a bit with the same repetitive flashy content being made and people just copying off of each other. The community has become a bit bored. A very crucial aspect of Minecraft's popularity was Stream SMP. Last year, it was the most talked about thing ever in the gaming community. Anywhere you would look, you would see that one person with the Ghostword fan art profile picture. It was pretty unescapable. But right now, the members of the SMP have become a bit bored with it and haven't made much content on it recently, causing people to lose attention from Minecraft to other games, and there's just no denying that the content isn't as popular as it used to be. Besides Stream SMP stopping for a bit, just lost interest have made YouTube videos and Twitch streams not as popular as before. So is Minecraft dying? Well, the answer is a bit complicated. Here's the Google trend graph for Minecraft. Although it's been a bit down recently, it's been lower before, so I'm fairly sure they can recover to its previous state after the next Minecraft upload, which is in a few months. What about its reputation? Well, although Minecraft has been doing controversial decisions, they have very recently, at the time of writing this, made up for it multiple times. Its content, well, right now it sort of seems like it is dying, with the YouTubers that were dominating the Minecraft genre back in 2020 or 2021. Nothing as relevant right now. Although the Dream SMP does have a plan to return popularity, which hopefully should be in favor for Minecraft content as a whole. So the answer right now, it sort of seems like it. But the things that are set up for the future seem like they're gonna return Minecraft back to its original state, if not make it better than it ever was. Okay, have a good day.